Und der lädt auch hoch. Aha, das kommt was.
Okay,
Das kommt was. Okay.
ladies and gentlemen, we have to start this stream all over again. Let's do it again. Wait a minute. This is. Okay, here we go, and this is the start. Welcome to Academy of Tone live from Guitar Summit Day 2 2024. Yeah, sorry for the inconvenience for being late, but a mobile streaming studio is quite a challenge for everybody here. And yeah, I wanted to continue with an update on what happened later, the second half of the day. Well, the third half actually. There's the morning, the midday, and there's the late evening concert. In the midday, I had a nice gig with. There's a picture we have from Ali Neander and myself playing at that stage, which is a great friend of mine. And we played a couple of tunes here on this stage, and we had a lot of great stories to tell about how we met, how I did sub him, how we, yeah, it was just great and having fun. Ali Neander on this stage. On day 2, we also released our walkthrough video. This came out just last night, very late. This is me going through all the exhibition halls, showing a lot of people, showing a lot of products, showing a lot of friends, and getting a feel for the vibe. So this, I can recommend to watch that walkthrough video that we just released. I won't show this right now again, so you, after this stream you can go and watch this. Okay, then what happened? There was a super cool concert with all the guys on the big stage. Jared James Nichols and special guests. I was one of the special guests. All the Matteo Mancuso, I mean, what can I say? One of the best Italian, one of the best guitar players these days actually, and such a nice guy from Sicily. He has this incredible finger technique, like a maybe flamenco guy, but he plays electric, very unique style. He was shredding, and then of course Jared did his thing. A vintage Les Paul P90s, loud and proud. Then there was Phil X, and there was hey, what's the UK guy? Fuck, I forgot the name. What was the other guitar player I jammed with on this big stage? Andy. Yeah, and yeah, there is a little snippet I can show, which I took for my mobile video, which is the one Thomas on big stage.
I try it.
Yeah, let's see if we can watch videos in this stream, if it works or not, and if we. started.
Wir haben keinen Ton gehabt. Kannst du noch ein bisschen zu?
Was?
Nach dem Video ging kurz kein Ton.
Ah, okay.
Jetzt später aber wieder.
So sorry guys, now we have the sound and okay, after the nice concert I had a pizza and some sleep, and then there was day 2, which is today, Saturday. Yeah, the whole thing started with a very quick sound check for later, which is Greg Koch and band and friends, and another great jam night with the best of the best, probably. My sound check was pretty easy because I was already playing the MX prototype straight into the PA system with my fat cap as a monitor, and that was all I was using. The PA guys knew, so I just simply gave them 2 chords and the noise, and everything was already done. There was no rehearsal, nothing, and I will simply go on stage and do my thing, plug in 2 cables with the MX, and that's it. This is the whole changeover for tonight. So after the sound check, I had a lot of nice meetings of people. I mean, one of the guys that I met was Christoph Kemper again. We do have a picture of Christoph somewhere. But where? Christoph Kemper. I can't find it here. If we can find it, well, everybody knows Kemper amplifiers, and we all, yeah. Well, I am friends with Christoph for decades. So, and then, of course, we bump into nice people that I work with in other occasions, like Number One Music Center. There's Niels Finkeisen. There's a nice picture. And in the middle I can see Jay Palmer. This is Niels Finkeisen. Niels Finkeisen. Jay Palmer, myself, then the biggest surprise for me today was, the biggest surprise for me today was me and Andreas Kloppmann. Andreas and Kloppmann Pickups are kind of neighbors. We share this stage with our artists, and I talked him into some playing, including the songs, the forbidden songs we did was All Right Now and Smoke on the Water. He didn't know what to expect, so we just had fun, and it was really fun. I need to show you a Kloppmann Goes Wild picture. Maybe there's even the artist stage. Wait a minute. It's called Kloppmann Artist Day. Kloppmann Goes Wild. This is the video. This was during this. Yeah. And we had backing tracks only going on. It was kind of funny. He was doing all this noise. Smoke on the water. Yeah, besides our huge, successful, fun part, which went even better than expected with all that stuff, showing that Andreas is a killer guitar player too, because this was my intention. We all talk gear all the time, but sometimes you don't know how good these guys actually are playing the instrument. And yeah, and Andreas, he can play. He's real. We had a lottery with Andreas and myself, and we had a lot of people attending our lottery. And
Sorry, this was bullshit.
so,
Okay.
what shall I do?
No, just continue. I started a video accident.
Okay. Uh, doesn't matter. So anyway, Julian is having fun with a computer doing things that he doesn't understand. Anyway, so the lottery was a very nice thing because some of the people doing the lottery were not expecting anything, and I was so lucky that the main prize was received so well. It was actually won by the lady of a couple, and she was screaming, and they were so happy. So this was the big thing on the lottery. Yeah, myself, I had tons of people that I talked to. We have tons of YouTubers coming on, but just to give you a few impressions, there's a picture of the test station, which is just behind me on the other side. Can we show picture test station 1 and picture test station 2, please? With Mario Stracuzzi on the booth explaining everything in detail. Yeah. Then there is Studio Reds, the UK channel, and the Studio Reds 2 is Paul. That's just the picture of Paul, and actually he came together with John Simon. He's actually not the Studio Reds guy. He is the Sonic Drive studio. Studio Reds 1. So this is UK is wrongly labeled on the computer. Studio Reds 1 is John Simon. And when I met him, we talked, of course, a little bit. And I think there is a little interview. Wait a minute. Studio Sonic Drive interview with him. Let's have a quick watch, because he is also very
You have one of the biggest amp collections that I know here in Europe. And how did the whole thing start? Because usually people have like maybe 4 amps, 3 amps, 6 amps if it comes to, but it seems like there's not a real limit at your place.
Yeah.
So what's the story behind it?
Okay, so yeah, first of all, it's like a part of my personality, all or nothing.
Yeah.
And that's like something that is in my entire life, basically. But I had like a modeler unit that I really enjoyed, but a friend of mine said, yeah, you have to get one amplifier again, just to go back to the source.
Yeah.
And I got one amplifier, and then I was like, oh my gosh, okay.
Now you know.
And then I wanted to have that modeling thing in the real world, and I started to collect more amplifiers and slowly build up the collection from there. And now it got totally out of hand.
Yeah.
footage for that. Well, my highlight of the day was Andreas Kloppmann going wild over the backing tracks, having fun and singing along, and people couldn't hear anything because they were wearing the headphones. This was my personal highlight. Yeah, of course I did a AmpX. What state of the art, or what is the state of the amp slot at 2. This is the daily slot here, and yeah, played a nice song. Yeah, come on, we show an MX. I have an MX here. I have an MX in front of me, and I don't wear shoes for those who can see it, because standing all day is kind of a very tough thing for my feet. For those who haven't seen this one, this is the MX and the new prototype of our own expression pedal that is using a magnetic sensor and a neodymium magnet, so there's no potentiometer inside that has wear or will scratch or whatever, and of course it's digitally controlled, so this is kind of a very modern thing. And this prototype has a few great wah-wahs in there, the Vox wah, another Vox wah and stuff, just to check if our circuitry is capable of doing all that stuff, and it is. And then of course we have told you guys that the metal sounds were the last big topic, and there are some metal sounds in there as well. As you can see, we are working on Amp X every time, but it's still not finished. The answer is it's finished when it's finished, and I'm not finished. And this is what's going on here. But once people understand what is the whole concept and what we achieved so far, it is understandable why I take myself the time and do that, to be able to deliver my, well, promises, basically. Talking about Finland, Finnish, Ben Granfeld was here. Ben Granfeld is my colleague, and maybe we have a tour card. Mario, look at my, is there any Thomas Blug artist cards somewhere? Well, Ben is, here we go. See, this is a nice one. Which camera? This one. Yeah, I have those for the people that come to the booth to take away, and there are my tour dates. And as we can see in the middle, there's a long tour with Blug, Granfeld and Engelin, and this is all in November. And these tour dates I will play, of course, with Amp X, which is all the gigs I play, even tonight, is all Amp X. And yeah, Ben is currently in Germany touring with his band, and yeah, he came here before the gig, so he was there in the afternoon, and he told the guys to have a long lunch so we could meet and hang out a little bit and talk. Another great visit today was Oliver Hartmann, who is also a great guitar player and singer. Yeah, he was stepping by. There's other people. Wait a minute, where's here, by the way, this is a picture of the two YouTubers, John Simon. And then the surprise visit, which was super cool. And maybe we can have a nice little concert tomorrow, which is it is Ronnie Romero. So Ronnie Romero is the voice when we talk about rock sounds, and Ronnie is actually here playing some sets for Rock Antenne Bayern, I think it is. And if we have the time, I will do a little interview with him and maybe even jam here on stage. So Ronnie Romero stepped by, said hello, and yeah, he said if we find the time, we will do it. Here, okay, this is a little bit weird, but let me show you. Fuck my mobile phone. This. Why is it not? For some reason, let me see how this works. This is the lottery with me and Andreas. I don't know if it's upside down. For some reason, hard to show. If I have it horizontal, then it's going up. Anyway, so these are a few vibes that I wanted to show you of the second day of. By the way, here is Ben Grenfeld. Okay, that's my Finnish colleague in action in front. So, I switched on the light on the on my mobile phone. Let's see what else happened here. Yeah, I think there's plenty. Yeah, we have a few more videos. So, what video can we choose? Artist stage, Blue Klopman. We did show that, right? No, this is okay. Let's play. This is a video from yesterday with Manuel Kettenring and myself. Let's see if this has any tone. Now even with sound. Yeah. Okay. Enjoy that video. Ladies and Gentlemen, ich spreche Deutsch. Deswegen gibt es eine kleine Vorstellung eines sehr netten, außergewöhnlich guten Gitarristen von den britischen Inseln, Ainsley Lister. Okay, so yeah, this was cool. There's another video I wanted to show you, which is Electric Stage 2, which was the clinic that I've done on AmpX. Actually, it was yesterday, but yeah, watch that video. It was cool. I was playing a little bit, so you can hear things. So, also, ihr seid alle da für 10 Jahre BluGuitar, meine Story zu hören. Ihr habt es ja schon mitbekommen, der Mitarbeiter Julian Preuß kniet vor euch. Und das Ganze ist nicht nur ein Filmemacher, sondern ist auch ein brillanter Techniker, mit dem ich bis heute Morgen um 4 Uhr meine Zeit verbracht habe. Dann sind wir ins Hotel, jeder in sein Zimmer und hat mal 3 Stunden geschlafen, bevor wir dann hier auf die Messe gekommen sind. Weil wir arbeiten jeden Tag an MX. Das ist die meistgestellte Frage, dazu kommt man gleich, aber zuerst mal ein bisschen Musik zur Entspannung. Okay. yeah, and then we have, I had a visit of Victor Smolski, who is a killer rock metal player, and he is in Germany is one of the most loyal Engel amp endorsements. Oh fuck, I think I have to go to stage. Wait a minute. Stefan?
Wir bauen auf, kommst du?
Ich komme gleich. Fünf Minuten da. Ja, ciao. Sorry, this was the call for the big stage. So I would say bye-bye here, but what we will see is Victor Smolski interview here from this afternoon, and I leave you out with some impressions of the Guitar Summit Day 2 that we have. And don't forget, I won't forget, don't forget that the next live stream is on Tuesday, and there will be a bigger summary of the whole thing again. See you all there. Enjoy the interview with Victor Smolski and the Mood Shots video that we have from Day 2 on the Guitar Summit 2022. 4. Hey, big pleasure to have Victor Smolski. Yeah, he is.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah.
Great to be here.
Yeah. Guitar Summit 2024, and yeah, we had the pleasure to have a little jam at a music shop like 2 weeks ago, and we had a few things that we did together in the past. There was a thing with John Road.
Yeah. Guitar night? No.
Something special.
Something like, yeah.
3 guitar players making great noise.
It's always fun.
Yeah, it's always fun. So, yeah, we were talking about what's new in Victor's life. You have to understand, Victor is, first of all, to me, one of the best, if not the best, German rock metal man. I mean, he plays metal like nobody else. And by the way, there was the School of Metal that you've done.
Yeah.
And I've done the School of Rock. And when we released this kind of thing 10 years ago...
In Frankfurt Music Messe.
At Frankfurt Music Messe.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, and we made a little fun thing where I played your song and you played mine.
I remember, yeah.
I played
was
your
great.
guitar and you played my guitar. So, super.
It was cool, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, what's... and the other thing is, Victor is, for me, the Engel amps player #1 here in this country for ages. He has a very strong relationship with the company, and I think this is a very good relationship because he also has his signature amp.
Yeah, we released my signature model more than 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And it started like limited edition.
Yeah.
We was testing and
it's still
become huge success.
Yeah.
You never find like second hand.
Yeah.
Nobody sells this amp, and we're still selling a lot of them. And for me, it's till now the best amplifier.
Yeah.
For my style, for what I like to have on stage, to feel the power on stage, and also in studio, because it have some special features like the 3rd and 4th channel. It's perfect for doubling.
Yeah.
So it's not normal way like clean, crunch, rhythm and solo channel. The last 2, it's both for rhythm or both for solo. Depends what you're doing in studio. And rock and metal, you're always doubling.
Yeah.
And
for the wall of sound.
Yeah, exactly. And a lot of people use different amps, different guitar to get, especially
the tone control and the different channels give you that flavor.
Exactly, especially in middle frequency, the most important frequency for guitars.
Yes, this is where the guitar lives.
Yeah.
And talking about Engel, they just released Steve Moore's signature model.
Yeah, in small version.
Yeah. I find this is one of the coolest products that I have seen. And, you know, Engel is a German amp manufacturer that I also highly respect for everything they do. And, you know, we are all living in this one world. And I kind of enjoy meeting the people and like the company and like the products they have done.
It's really great quality and it's nice guys. It's always fun to make business with such.
Yeah, and long term.
True.
And I think this is something that I can see. I mean, how many years have you been with Engel? I mean, forever, kind of.
Yeah, it's like 15 years history maybe.
Yeah.
And it works perfect.
Yeah.
It's not only a heavy sound amp. You can do a lot of things. Like
course.
when you check my solo CD, it's all kind of dynamic.
Yeah.
It's
Let me have it. So this is Victor's latest release.
solo release. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's now available everywhere.
Everywhere. Yes.
Yeah.
And it's all kind of guitar sounds there, from classical way till really heavy metal, and the recording guitar through Engel amp, my model.
Yeah. So I can only highly recommend to check out Victor's new CD and all the stuff that he's doing, because I mean he's the man on the hard side, and here in Germany, for me, you know, my favorite heavy and metal player.
Thanks. Always fun to jam with you.
Thank you, Victor.